Hello YouTube, this is True Draco Odion for the new Genesys format. As you can see, I've kind of put these cards into their own categories, and I'm going to talk about each one. The first categories are somewhat of starters for the deck. As you can see, there are kind of only 9, and the reason why that is because True Draco, for me at least, I find them harder to put into categories, um, because the they're kind of like separate parts of the combo, True Draco. So yeah, but anyways, getting into it, we have Anubis, which is going to be able to search you your man with the mark, which is going to get you to your treasures, I believe, um, or to your Apophis cards. And then, of course, your treasures can get to your Apophis cards. All three of these essentially just get you to the traps. Uh, Down below, I've kind of put the traps. I don't really know what categories to put them in. They're maybe more of like defensive cards, I guess. So they're like main deck interruptions, I guess. Yeah. The next on the list are the Draco cards. The first ones are the Draco monsters, and um, these are kind of like half interruptions. So the way that they work is that the traps allow you to tribute summon during your opponent's turn, and then when they're sent to the graveyard, you can pop a monster. So you tribute summon your Dracos during your opponent's turn, which will cause the traps to pop a monster. And they also have the True Draco monsters also have their own effects, where you can take a True Draco continuous trap if it's Dynamite Knight, or spell if it's Ignis Seat, and place into your spell and trap card zone. These they don't really, I don't feel like they really help you like establish a board that much. Um, they're just good for engine really. The traps also have their own effects, so Apocalypse does something um, it modifies the attack points of uh, cards your opponent controls, so it's like pretty good in like the damage calculation area. And then Return reborns a monster. Um, Both are like they're fine, but they're not really interruptions. Draco Phoenix and Heritage, I've kind of put into the next category, which is draw cards. So Draco Phoenix is going to shuffle 3 Draco and or True King cards from your graveyard into the deck, and then you're going to draw a card. You can immediately, after it, during your main phase, you can um, allow, like, you can get an extra tribute summon essentially for one of your Draco monsters. And if it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can pop a spell or trap. Heritage has the same 2 last effects, where it will pop a spell and you can tribute to summon a card. Its first effect is to draw cards equal to the number of Draco and or True King cards types sent from the field to the graveyard this turn. So they're both pretty strong cards. Heritage is the really strong one. After that, we play Duality, because you're not really special summoning that much during this deck. Like, you might special summon Anubis once. You're going to return, but you're probably more likely to do that on the opponent's turn. And it's just in general, it's a better. It's just a solid search card. As for our points, we only use 3 for Pot of Greed. I wanted to. I've To be completely honest, there are like most certainly better cards to be playing with this. You could play Floodgates, you could play Hand Traps, you could play pretty much whatever you want. The reason that I chose Pot of Greed is because I thought it would just be really fun. I think just drawing 2 cards is pretty fun. So I wanted to play a deck that was not gonna have, not gonna require that many cards to play it, and that ended up being this deck. And I think especially with the rest of the draw cards, it just makes it kind of yeah, it's just kind of fun card to play. Um, feels every time you play it, it just feels really good, you know. Um, that's kind of the 5 grade. Interestingly enough, even though it's not um, searchable or anything, is kind of one of the main reasons that I wanted to play this deck. Um, After that, we're playing Upstart, another draw card. I wasn't really able to figure out what to play instead. Um, I think most floodgates are like pretty expensive, so there isn't much point in playing most of them, I think. Um, so Upstart is like fine. And drawing cards is always nice. And then, of course, the last few cards are the Apophis Traps, which are interruptions. Um, so yeah, tell me what you guys think about it. Are you guys having fun with this format? And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.